Good morning. Today in our transformations unit, we're going to be looking at rotations. For rotations, we're going to be turning the figure around a fixed point, and that's the center of rotation. Now, whenever we're rotating, we're going to be doing it at a specific angle and a specific direction. So, for rules for rotating counterclockwise about the origin, if I'm giving the initial pre-image, I can take any point, so in the XY coordinate, to get the figure after rotating. What we are going to be doing is we're going to flip X and Y. So that's going to give me Y and X. And then we are going to negate. I'm going to call this pre-image, so PI Y. In other words, it's going to be negative Y and X. For example, if I have the coordinate 5 and 7, if I'm rotating 90 degrees, this is going to become negative 7 and 5. If I'm given X and Y and I'm asked to rotate 180 degrees, well, I'm going to be flipping X and Y twice on this. But I do want you to notice something. If I'm going to the 180 degrees, I'm going to flip twice, which means I'm going to end back up at X and Y. But I'm going to be negating X and Y. So they're both negative. That's it for 180. For 270, I'm given X and Y. I would be flipping it 3 times, but that's going to be the same as just flipping it once. So I'm going to write flip X and Y. So I'm going to get YX. And from here, we are going to negate X this time. And again, it's pre-image X. So as an example, if I use 6 and 2, rotating 270 degrees will give me 2, negative 6. And I'm finished. I didn't give you an example for 180. It's very simple, but I will go in and write one. If I have the coordinate 8 and 3, it's just going to become negative 8 and negative 3. All right, there's the rules that we're going to be using. Let's practice. Graph and label each figure and its image under the given rotation about the origin. Triangle ABCs with vertices 2, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 1. Alright, I'm told to label each figure, so whenever I plot my points, I need to have labels, and to graph its image. I do not need the pre-image. I'm going to do the pre-image on just number 1. After that, I'm just going to be graphing the image because there's really nothing for me to do with the pre-image. But anyway, that is not 7. 2, 7. This is my A. 6, 5. B, and 4, 1. Here's triangle ABC. And I'm told to rotate that counterclockwise. So I'm going to flip my x and y values and negate the original y value. So for A, it was 2, 7. It's going to become negative 7 and 2. B was 6, 5. It's going to become negative 5 and 6. C was 4 and 1. You guessed it, it's negative 1 and 4. Alright. Going to write these down here. And then I'm going to graph. Negative 7 and 2. This is A prime. Negative 5 and 6. B prime. And negative 1 and 4. I'm going to move that tick mark just because I didn't like the way it looked. And C prime. And there's my triangle ABC for my image. All right, number 2, a square with vertices and then those at 180 degrees. So remember, I'm going to be flipping them twice, so really it should be the same x and y. But the important thing is for 180, I am negating both. So I'm flipping the signs of both. And that is the only thing I'm doing to do 180. So there are my coordinates. I'm going to graph them. And here is my square. Number 3, I'm rotating 270 degrees counterclockwise. So I'm going to be flipping them, and I'm going to be negating the pre-image x in this one. So first is flipping 4 and 3. Negate pre-image x, so the new y value. So 4 negative 3, 4 negative 6, 1 negative 8, 1 negative 1. Okay, now to graph. Here is my image. And now I'm labeling them. That says negative 6, not negative 8. All right, done with that one. I'm going to skip number 4. And I think I'm going to go down and do numbers 11, number 10, and 6. 6, 10, and 11. I'm going to work these. The remaining 6 problems will be your assignment for the day. I want you to practice them. I will post the answer key at the very end. But for these, starting at number 6, I'm rotating 90 degrees, so I'm negating the pre-y value or the new x value. Anyway, it's positive 1, negative 3, positive 2, 0, positive 8, negative 2, positive 7, negative 5. Okay, now I'm going to graph these. W, V, U, T. There's my image and my solution. Okay. Number 10. I'm rotating 180 degrees, so I'm going to be flipping the signs of both the x and y, but they're going to stay in the same order. So positive 3, positive 5, negative 1, positive 1, negative 3, positive 3, positive 1, positive 7. Okay. Now graphing. And there's my image. All right, number 11, 270 degrees counterclockwise. I'm going to flip both of them and change the pre-x value. 5, negative 4, negative 2, negative 6, negative 2, negative 1. Okay, now to graph. That was supposed to be an f prime. Let me try writing it again. There we go. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There is your image. Please pause the video. Work on the remaining problems for your assignment. I am going to put up the answer key. I'm just giving you time to pause the video. Okay, this should be enough time. So here's your answer key. Number 4, number 5, 7, 8, 9, and 12. Well, that is it for the day. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you.